People generally do not like mixed marriages, period.
Period.
Black or white side.
Video with my parents.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about them being in a interracial marriage and the cultural differences between them that they realized over the years of being together. How long have you guys been together now?
32 years.
You don't know. 32 years, okay? And so daddy's background, he's from England, he's British, and he born, grew everything over there. Then moved to Jamaica how many years ago?
Well, we went to Africa first.
I went to Africa first.
Okay, and then came here in
83.
Okay, and then mommy now, she mixed up too because she's Jamaican, but Canadian, right?
Yeah, I lived there for several years.
Yeah, and then back to Jamaica.
I came to visit and then ended up staying.
Because of him?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. So let's get into it.
I mean, I left Canada with like all these white people and I come to Jamaica.
And buck up in our next life.
I mean, when I was growing up, I hated British movies. I hated watching them. And I can't believe I married a British man.
But it's all about the second.
Oh my god. Guys, please don't make me itch in this video. Don't make me itch in this video. Oh, don't make me itch in this video. Okay. So the first, what we did was we had kind of a discussion beforehand so I could jot down the points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the main points that they had the main points. Because they had a lot. Okay. So the main ones I'm going to mention them and then they're going to kind of discuss how it works. So
I'm trying to stick to the main
points. So recognizing that there is a difference is what my dad said was the first big milestone for them, because I guess
No, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
I did not know there was a difference. To me, I fell in love with my now wife, period. Black culture didn't come into it.
So you're one of those people that don't see skin color. You
No,
just
I
see a
don't.
person, right?
They saw my legs.
Oh yeah. And what a show.
Guys, I said don't let me itch. I said no itching in this video. Okay.
How you recognize that there was a cultural difference?
Oh, sorry. Okay, go. Do your thing.
I don't know.
How or when did you recognize?
Society tells you.
Society, yeah.
Society tells you there's a difference and that you're not supposed to be together. You only find that out when you either go to England in Paula's case or I come here. That's
Yeah,
when
when we get together and we walk around and people just, stare, because remember, this is like 32 years ago.
Yeah.
You hardly had a black and white couple walking around.
Well, not in England where I live.
Yeah.
You were the only one.
I mean, I was the only black person around.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Even on our honeymoon, though the rooms were booked at the Savoy, which is like the hotel in London, our room was reassigned, all very subtly, but we were given a proper suite by my parents, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then when we got there, we were assigned a back room.
Yeah. First,
Because
they couldn't find the
Because of money.
reservations, first of all.
They couldn't find
But
it.
you know what? I didn't know. I really didn't know.
It went over my head totally
It
until I
went over
realized
my head.
afterwards,
Yeah.
So you guys thought they
Genuinely, yeah.
because we could not believe in an establishment like that.
Yeah.
It's so international. Why on earth would a mixed couple get treated like that? Because they deal with black, Chinese, white, you name it. It don't
But
matter.
the problem is, but this is why I got so much when I went there too, because the separate, it's fine. But it's when it goes together, they're like, how dare you? Like,
That's right.
as a mixed race person, they're like, it's like worse. It's better you're just black and done.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you mixed it together, it's like, It's true.
But in the end, we got a really nice room.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So how
My
did that
God, they
happen?
made up for it because I guess.
So who identified that's what they were doing?
No, we slowly
I'm not
persisted.
Sure. Yeah.
In England,
Your
if
dad
you-
never stopped because I was the bride and I was enjoying my night. You understand?
Yeah.
So I just went over and took a seat on the couch and left him. So I
Okay,
went out.
just to clarify, they got married here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
At Strawberry Hill Hotel. It was the biggest wedding ever. Like,
Uh-huh.
so you insisted that.
Yeah, but it wasn't like,
He wasn't
listen,
rude
except
or
my
anything.
black wife, it was more
Yeah.
like, we paid X amount for X room, you will give us that. You just go along on that basis. It was only afterwards we realized
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
That
And I
it's,
So,
think
like,
they
as
felt
in-
really embarrassed, and maybe someone further up felt really embarrassed because the room that we got, it was amazing. I mean, we walked on the bathroom floor and it was heated.
Wow.
Yeah.
And back then, that would have been major. Like,
tell
nowadays,
you, I
poses
tell
are
you.
made like that, but back
Yeah.
then, that would have been
Yeah.
major. So, when did you guys realize, like, that same weekend, that night, or like years after, when you look back and it's like, actually?
I
Well-
don't think I realized. I think Dad realized. A
I
lot of
realized.
times I'm so like, I see people for not what they are. It's what they put forward. I take in.
So
well,
do you
well,
have-
I realized when my grandfather disinherited me.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
felt as his grandson,
Yeah,
I
he
had
got
to tell
disinherited.
I had to tell him I was A, getting divorced, which
Yeah.
is a sin, and B, marrying a black person. A Jamaican is what I actually said.
Yeah.
And he said, thank you so much for letting me know. You are completely disinherited. I do not want to hear from you again.
And then on my side, it was like open arms. So there's a big difference there. I mean, Aunt Ralph, like my grandparents, my relatives, my mom, everybody like open arms, you know, come, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like,
But
I mean,
overall-
even with his parents, his dad was like, yay, some new blood in the line. His mom was kind of more reserved.
She's more sad. She's more sad.
She was. Oh,
Yeah.
I wrote letters and I didn't even know that she hated every single letter.
Yeah.
I was
She's
saying.
really subtle. Like, but the British are good at that.
They're good.
They will just
Oh my
play
goodness.
along and you think it's all good, and then one day you hear something or see something that's like, holy shit, like
Yeah.
this whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you
Yeah.
think that you saw a lot of things or even heard a lot of things but didn't say anything because you wanted to protect mom from that? Or
No, it was more of an involvement because, I mean, Mum was naive in a lot of things, not just racial stuff, right? As things evolved and she became more aware, I think a friend of hers royally cussed me out. Basically for telling me for sullying the black race of my filthy white seed and all of that stuff. Believe me,
Yeah.
it was only then that it really dawned on her that there was an issue on both sides.
both sides, yeah. It is from both sides, and a lot of people don't realize it's from the black side as well as the white side. So it's a good thing that you guys are here to say, like, look, it's actually
It works
both
both
sides.
ways.
Yeah. And the thing is that we see more of things that we have in common than the differences, and that's what has kept us together. Because we never really look at the differences, right, Johnny? And we don't look at what people say and how they would pull us apart and stuff.
It's
You know?
the fact that
But you're not
first
so
of all,
strong with
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, but we were, our love was strong,
Yeah.
but more our friendship was stronger.
Yeah.
And
We were friends for 2 years.
yeah.
Or more.
Took
2
me
years.
2 years.
2 years before you came?
2 years before she let me in.
2 years?
I'm
Yeah.
a patient man.
You're
But I
patient,
tell you-
bad. But you're very impatient with everything else, though.
Friends first. We could talk about a lot of stuff.
That's very important.
And then the sex came after, which was like...
Okay, so number, how many minutes?
Why
you
did I-
realize,
Why did
you-
I
you
wait 2
realize-
years? Right?
you realize, right?
Oh, by the way, interracial works beautifully in this country, right? When she wants to borrow
Oh,
money,
yeah.
she puts me on the phone to the bank. Because the bank managers
Hear your
listen to an Indian
accent.
accent and I put it on and then so on and so
When
forth.
JPS, when something goes down in the area,
I call.
he calls.
But when we're going to the market or whatever, she says, stay in the car. The price won't double if you come
Yeah.
out. Right? Slide under the seat. Don't come out.
$100 pound for tomato with cheese when Daddy come out $2,000 for only $2,000 pound.
So over years you
It's
work
like
out.
when a policeman, police stopped us and something was wrong with his papers, right? So they would come back to the car. I need $8,000. I go, for what?
$8,000?
Yeah, I go, for what? Oh, well, this, whatever. And he said, I can pay the ticket here. I can pay him $8,000 for the ticket here. But I want to. I said, when since I'm collect money for ticket on the road?
Liar.
Someone else said, look here, I could find $2,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine see
$8,000. And then come back and say it's a bargain.
Yeah, because the way they
Yeah,
make it
because
I'm
I
white.
make him tell him, say, like, it would have normally cost you 10 and a boss. But I can't give it. Can't give it eight.
The Jamaican police, for somebody who's not a part, the born and growing of the culture, they're very scary.
And a final note on the interracial thing, though,
In society, yes.
in society, is that you can appreciate how society works as long as you two are strong together, i.e. me and Mummy. If we were not strong together, then the pressure,
Could have
in other words,
Oh, yeah.
we would, if we weren't that close, then all the subtle looks and stuff we would take notice of and let it worry us, but we never did because we were so involved in looking in each other's eyes, not other people's.
Oh, look at
It's
you.
true.
Look at you.
It's true because people generally do not like mixed marriages, period.
Period.
Black or white side.
He lost
Right,
a lot
so-
of his uptown so-called white friends in Jamaica.
Oh, here?
Yes.
All of them. All of them.
You're lying.
Yes.
All of them gone.
Yeah.
Within 2 months, every single friend I had in this country disappeared.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in Jamaica now?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But then that's an eye-opener.
This is gonna be really nice for you guys to look back and watch too.
Yeah.
Why?
Because when have you ever documented your marriage or relationship in this way for you to sit and watch like this? Never.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Because
You know what too? It was just great us being together and having a family, growing the kids. We enjoyed taking you guys all over.
Everywhere.
It
Oh,
was
that
like
was so
it
fun.
was like something we just saw building, and when the kids were small, I couldn't even imagine them being adults.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine having grandkids.
Yeah, it's like I can't
You
imagine
know?
Mira big. Like,
I
that's
know.
weird.
I know.
no, but the funny part for me, is that when going into a supermarket, all 5 kids, from
All
pure
different
white,
shades.
pure white down to the lightest of dark.
Yeah, because so dad had 2 kids in his previous marriage. So my brother and sister Becky and Matt, you guys who've been here from day one know them. So they're obviously fully white. And then there's myself, Tavy and Anna. Shade ranges from the lightest to dark. It's people always look at us like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially overseas when we went to
It was
theme
Canada,
parks or
wasn't it? Canada,
wherever.
one pancake place or whatever, somewhere.
It was a pizza place.
It was pizza.
Yeah.
but I think nowadays nobody even notice stuff like that. But obviously back then it's just like, what the hell is going
Oh,
on
they do
here?
notice it. They still,
We're here, you think so? As much?
Listen.
I mean, no, not here. I mean, no in general.
in this country, all white people are rich.
Mm.
Whenever I stop at a traffic light, I get smothered by the white
Which
boys.
we might put in. Who
Absolutely
are them that way
smothered.
money meanest for Jesus?
I'm
They won't
called
forget
Jake.
money from mommy.
I'm called Jakes constantly.
Jake's?
Yeah, but nowadays that's turned to elder or grandpa. Most people were not aware, right, from my point of view, of interracial being an issue, right? As much as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to see a black couple or a mixed couple is a frigging nightmare because of how things have changed over the last 4 years. The whole thing has blown up in proportion and there's a lot of antagonism towards mixed couples.
Mm.
When Mummy and I first went to England, my mother said, do not go in the undergrounds and so on, because she had been reading all sorts of crap right, about how many couples were attacked at that time, right, in London.
Not crap, it was actually happening.
It was actually happening, yeah.
Well, I remember when we, like, first time going to England and with the kids and stuff, and we'd go into a store. Like, normally, somebody would come up and say, can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we went into the store, they just allowed us to walk around. Nobody really came and said, can we help you? Because they didn't know how to approach us.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know?
Who to approach first?
Yeah.
Everybody's made so politically aware. Well, if I approach the white guy, does that mean the
You're
black girl
ignoring
is going to take offense, or vice versa? I mean,
And should I approach the black one? Because, you know, we hear that these black women are so angry and whatever, you know what I mean?
And
Is she one of those that,
yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know what it was.
I think a lot of interracial stuff nowadays,
But
quite
it
frankly,
happens
is
here.
up in
It
people's
happens
heads.
here in stores.
Yeah, it does.
Dad will walk in and, you know, they'll go over, hi, may I help you?
And
And I walk in and, you know, nobody's sitting up on them phone and them whatever. You know?
It's true.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But also on the other side too, the lady was so rude to him in the pharmacy on Saturday.
Oh, really?
She's lucky I'm a changed person now. Mommy, she was so rude. She sat, and this is Monarch, this is big sovereign pharmacy, you know. And he goes up to the counter, he's like, hi, can I get some, like a box of multi-symptoms? And she's just sitting there looking at him. Yeah. And then she's like, one on a box. So then he's like, okay, what's the, like, give me the equivalent in sachets. So she stretches over, which color you say you want? So at this point, I'm there like, so mommy, at this point I'm there like, okay, let me, no, but try no, that no, like, you know, the confrontation and them something else. So I said, alright, I'm realistic.
No,
but then she's like,
but
wait, no, then she goes to him. What you say? How much you say I want, or how much? No, he was like, how much is in a pack? Cause she's asking him how much he want. I said, him just tell us say him want the equivalent to what is in a box. What? I said, why you asking questions? Like, you need to count out how much in them. Then she all of a sudden she kind of started shift up now because she probably immediately thought, oh, you know, me light skin, me going at me better, because that's what she from she see we come in is like she say.
And when you start talk.
When I start get to her, she just
say,
she just kind of come down, and I'm thinking this when we walk off now, ear daddy, boy, I think someone's on their period. But Mom, she was so freaking rude to the point where you notice the lady came from around the back because she realized how rude she was being. Yeah, the lady came from around by the pharmacy side and was kind of standing there, and I think that's when she got up and came to the counter.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I'm trying to say. It's water up a duck's back. After a while, right? I couldn't give a shit. If somebody insults my wife or you, that's quite different.
Yeah, and this is with a lot of people that have this opinion. The moment they see light skin or white person, they automatically assume that we think, oh, we're better than you, you're beneath us, Ray, so they just deal with you a certain kind of way.
Stereotype.
Like, I've been through, a guy cussed me out dirty like dog in a mother's in a crossroad one time. I was sitting and waiting on the party, mommy. And the man come in and sit down in my booth. By the way, I'm sitting on my own and he comes sit in my booth and start cuss me. You dirty bitch. Think you're better than. Did I not tell you this?
No.
Time? Okay, we'll talk off here. Yes, cuss me dirty like dog.
How old are you then?
I was in high school. I was going to St. Hughes. It was I don't go those places any other time.
It's probably on a Friday when I let you guys take a bus or something.
I don't know where I do other things, go hang out and
when I didn't know. One day you get cussed out.
No wonder I didn't tell you the story. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This just kind of gave an insight into what it was like 30 plus years ago as an interracial couple, being in that marriage, and also a little snippet of what it's like today. They still go through things, which is very interesting, because you would have thought by now like the world would have kind of changed in a way where these things don't still happen, but it's very much still alive. Please stay tuned to part 2, which will be this at the which will be a discussion on please, that looks like something else. Please stay tuned to part 2 where we will discuss other cultures cultural differences that they have noticed being in an interracial marriage. Thank you guys. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in another video.
Bye.